What's up, everyone? Welcome to Bench. My name's Joey, joined by my co-host and brother Angel. What up, dog?
Hello, what's up?
Episode number 100. Hey, congrats on 100.
Hey,
congrats. It's been a long run.
Congrats to you guys too for sticking with us 100.
Sing it with me. Sing it. It's been a...
I won't not do that.
Okay. Episode 100 is here. We got some tricks up our sleeve, some buns in the oven
that we're finally ready to show the world.
That's all. Did we use any more phrases?
No.
I think that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, you know what I mean. Some stuff. We'll get to that in a second. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome.
Hi.
So glad you joined us. If it's your first time here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the page. We do a show 3 times a week, no matter what, except for one time.
One time.
Except for one time.
Forgive us that one.
But shit happens.
It'll be the last episode.
Yeah, it happens. But throughout the summer, all year long, no matter what, free agency's coming, the draft's coming, the long, cold, dark night of the offseason's coming.
Oh, my God.
And then the season will come again. The sun will rise.
I don't even want to know how long it is till the first game. I'll just take it day by day.
I think it's just under 200 days. Sorry, I know you just told me you don't want to know.
I just said.
And I said, screw you. I know, so you will know.
Here we go. Okay.
If you're listening on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, or wherever the hell you get your audio podcast, thanks for joining us. Please leave a 5-star review, and only a 5-star review. If you don't like it, just keep it moving.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There's plenty out there.
You don't have to say something.
There's plenty out there.
Sometimes just move on and just didn't work out.
Life's too short for a short review.
Yeah. Unless
they mess up your Pollo Loco order.
Yeah.
Right?
Shout out to my Uber Eats lady.
Yes. Was it a lady?
Yeah, it was.
That's why you went easy yesterday on the show. I got you.
If it was a man.
God, you're 30 now. You really are.
See that? That's called maturity, my friend. Like, no, she's a lady.
Very good. Also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all those social media platforms for updates, clips from the show. The show between the show. I haven't said that in a while.
No, you haven't.
I need to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at episode number 100. I got some people to introduce to you. First, let's go over to the captain's table, command center.
You guys did the same thing.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the intro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over at Dwight Schrute. What is that? Dwight Schrute and Batman?
Batman, Dwight.
In front of him is the return. You may have remembered.
Yeah.
This show started with 3 Tovar brothers.
Yep.
Gabe needed to step away, spend some time with his family. Yeah. And he's back. He has clawed his way back into the show. And here he is, number 52, Gabe Tovar.
Hey.
Welcome to the show, my guy.
Really quick, thanks so much for having me back on, guys. We're going to have so much fun on this.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And at 6'5", 200 pounds.
Yeah, there you go.
The biggest black man I know.
Wow.
Right?
Pause. Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't lie. You feel good when you walk next to AJ. Like, okay.
No, I feel really short.
We're here.
I don't feel good. I
feel confident.
Very 5'8".
Okay. Jeez. Okay. Welcome to the show, Gabe. AJ Woodson, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, AJ.
Hey, I'm glad to be here, man.
Yeah.
I've been your first view for pretty much every show since the start.
Original bench warmer right
And
there.
look where it got you.
And look where it got you. Hey, listen, if you watch the show enough and send enough comments, you might get on the show.
But some of you
probably won't.
Probably won't. Don't hold your breath.
And that, last but not least, college friend, Bronco fan, the greatest pickup ball, on-ball defender I've ever seen in real life.
Yeah.
Terrell Thorogood.
Terrell.
Yeah.
That's all you got. all that hype just went, we are off.
Coming in
I
strong.
was going to say, AJ's the tallest black guy. I'm the shortest black guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys ever played each other?
Let's not talk.
We've been on the court a couple times. We might have played with each other.
Yeah. Oh.
The 1-2 punch.
Oh.
Pause.
City.
Pause.
I don't know what that.
Very good.
I've already
we
pushed
brought
it.
him to the show.
No, I mean, thanks for bringing me on the show. I'm excited to bring some fun, some energy.
And I'm excited. Another Bronco fan with me.
Yeah, so let's say that.
Yeah.
We are now teamed up pretty good against Gabe.
Yep.
AJ and myself, Eagle fans.
Yes, sir.
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Terrell and Angel Bronco fans. So, Gabe, you're really going to hold it down. I mean,
This is going to be pretty scary, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
it's going to be a lot going on for you.
Sorry, Gabe.
It's going to be a lot. We're real fans. Like, we're not like, how do I say it?
Bandwagon.
We're not going to be very professional when it comes to our teams. Like, I want the Eagles to win. I hate the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I want the Broncos to win. I hate the Raiders.
Jerry Jones definitely has an illegitimate daughter that he's trying to hide, and I love that.
Yeah, absolutely trying to hide it. Shout out to whatever her name is, man. Get your money.
Get your money.
Yeah.
Expose your father.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with that, Gabe, let's get to the news.
Yeah. Here we go. Still getting used to this.
Hey, man, it's called growing pains. We all have had it. I'll side with Gabe. I'll back him up here.
Yeah, it works.
Here we go.
The news is brought to you by TrophySmack.com. Listen, if you run a fantasy league and you haven't rewarded your champion yet with a belt, with a trophy, with whatever,
something,
hit that TrophySmack.com link right now, right below in the bio or on the screen, and get 15% off. So that's a good time. All right, let's get to the news. We'll start with the Panthers. And I feel like we talk about Panthers lately because they suck.
I know. And they keep insisting on being in the news for some reason.
Panthers expected to trade or release veteran corner Donte Foreman as the mass exodus of talented players.
Donte Jackson.
Donte Foreman.
They had Foreman.
He used to be there.
Yeah.
He exited before. Donte Jackson also leaving. Starting cornerback. Like, legit.
Yeah.
But not great. But still, someone like you probably should try to hold on to.
He's a solid starter. He's a day one starter for most teams right now. I think he's not a 1. I think he's a nice 2 or like a 3.
Yeah.
Just to add him to the Xavier Howard, those kind of realm of cornerbacks now. Deep cornerback draft, like free agency wise.
Yeah. Some dogs out there. Let's go to the Vikings here. This tweet is very well crafted, so I'm just going to read it just like it is. As the quarterback carousel spins, the Vikings have a week to keep Kirk Cousins out of the tampering period. Okay, so Kirk Cousins, we talked a lot about Kirk Cousins and the Vikings this year, and what it would feel like for the Vikings to dismantle this offense that was so high-powered. Josh Jefferson was kind of questionable. We're thinking he maybe signed. But Kirk Cousins very much in the air here.
I mean, they beat the Niners in primetime. Remember that game that everyone keeps on forgetting when primetime Kirk? Yeah.
Sure do.
Kirk Cousins, for most teams, that's a playoff team.
Yeah.
Vikings, if they let him go, I don't know if they know that it's pretty bleak out there.
Yeah, so we got the list up here. The feeling in the leagues that the Falcons come away with one of these quarterbacks, Cousins, Fields, and Mayfield. You got to imagine Cousins was 1, Fields 2, Mayfield 3.
Yeah.
That's kind of what a contender is looking
I think
at.
Mayfield's closer to Fields than you think.
What did you say?
I said it. I'm a Baker guy, man. I'll stand up for Baker.
You guys are Baker. You guys are gonna learn that. Angel will ride for Baker.
Yeah,
and he had a good season.
He won a playoff game.
Terrell, you're a Baker guy.
I like Baker. I mean, I saw him torch the Broncos on that Christmas Day game.
Thanks, dude.
Last year, and I was like,
yeah, you're right.
This guy came out of nowhere, right? I mean, that Thursday night game against the Raiders last season with the Rams, and you saw him torch it this season with the Bucs. I mean,
beat the Eagles in the playoffs.
He's got solid leverage, with that talk with the Bucs. So
he's kind of done what Geno Smith has done in like kind of reinventing himself, but yet he's gotten a little higher than Geno Smith ever got. Like Geno Smith came back to the Seahawks and was good, but Baker Mayfield's like led a playoff team, was really good in the Rams, like you said, and now is going to get a contract. I mean,
and they just signed one of his main targets. We'll talk about that later.
Yep.
But yeah, I think he's. I think staying there would be staying in like with the Bucs, but with the Falcons, that's a pretty good team too.
Yeah, very, very interesting. We'll see what happens with.
Yeah.
I mean, quarterback is the name of the game this offseason. There's so many available.
There's so many. We'll talk about there's so many we have to talk about.
Yeah. I just realized I'm working off the wrong list. Let's go to Mike Evans now. Before free agency begins next week, the Buccaneers have reached agreement on a 2-year, $52 million deal, $35 million guaranteed. Mike Evans staying in Tampa Bay, most likely going to finish his career in Tampa Bay. They preserve one of the more underrated duos in the league.
Yeah. So $26 million per, that's pretty good.
Yeah, $35 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
What Tyreek's at 30?
That's a slam dunk for him at his age, getting that kind of deal.
Yeah, I mean he's still 9 straight seasons of 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
I mean
he's a Hall of Fame. He's first ballot, right?
So are the Bucs like? Are they going for it?
They're
what
in.
are they doing?
They're in.
Yeah.
Not sure if they're going far, but they're in.
So I feel like they're in that spot where they beat the Eagles, right? But the Eagles were hot trash when they played them in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're already collapsing or collapsed.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
and I wonder if that's like kind of inspired some belief in them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, wait a minute, let's run it back with Mayfield and sign Evans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this. I feel like this is here's why. Because what we've been talking about. Go look at when we get late in the playoffs and the level of quarterback play with Mahomes and Allen and Burrow coming back and the MVP Lamar Jackson. Mm-hmm. Do you really want to be rolling in with Baker Mayfield?
Well, I mean, sometimes they don't have a good draft pick, but yeah, I don't mind Baker Mayfield in the playoffs. I don't think you're gonna win anything, but I think they just want to be relevant.
Then you should mind it.
They just want to be relevant. This is not like a trying to I think they're just trying to be a relevant team right now.
I hate that.
Yeah, it sucks because most teams do this. They just want to be in the news somehow.
Any of you guys, are you guys Baker guys?
I like Baker. I agree with what Angel's saying, though. I think it's a fight for relevance.
Yeah.
That playoff win against our just absolutely collapsed Eagles definitely provided some false hope, thinking that they can make some noise next year.
I think
they can
so
win
too.
some games. But I mean, I agree with Angel with where they are now, but I don't think it's the right move.
Look, whether the team was collapsed in Philly or not, he still took his team to the playoffs, won a playoff game, got pretty far. I'm not a Baker guy myself, but the most recent film we have of this guy is at least positive.
Gabe, sorry, I thought Gabe was a Baker guy.
No, it's just hard to root for him because he's just this is his whole career. His whole career is just like
No,
you want to
never
root
mind.
for him
No,
and then you
never
can't. So that's just kind of where I stand on that.
Was that true?
No, I mean, I think you got to look at their division, right? I mean, you got Atlanta, you got Carolina, you got New Orleans. They all have 4 quarterback plays. So, I mean, if you got the best quarterback
Good
in that
point.
division,
Yeah.
like, that relevance deal, I mean, that's huge. To be in the playoffs kind of every year
Yeah.
with that division, I don't see why not. Go and keep them.
That's true. I guess when you put it that way, like, okay, we can win this division. Derek Carr is just so ass.
As
Like, he
average.
is so terrible.
He's bad.
He's so terrible. I don't know what the Saints are doing. We hate their coaching staff. Just
They-
they're just altogether uninspiring. The Falcons, though, you land
Look,
Justin Fields.
Look,
I don't know if you're taking the division with Baker Mayfield. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And the Panthers. I
Panthers
mean,
are the Panthers. Yeah, we don't.
I think if we
please,
suited up right now, we might be able to take them on. You know what I'm saying?
let's stop talking about the Panthers. Let's just make that a
saying, I
rule.
mean, it's just,
God,
Back to Evans here. Evans and his agent, their game plan was simple. Evans is a future Hall of Famer and should be compensated as such. His game held up at the age 30, and he's still an influence in the defense in ways that he was when he was a young receiver and good for him.
wild. Yeah,
Mike Evans. Moving on here, Jeremy Fowler. Jeremy Fowler is balling, by the way.
yeah, he's rocking.
If you don't go follow Jeremy Fowler, you're probably going to be way behind what's going on in the news here. I am lost in our Twitter thing here. Give me a second. AJ, give me the next one. I'll read right here. The Patriots. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Okay, so Dalton Schultz. We love Dalton Schultz, right?
we do. We love him
From
with
the
Houston.
Texans, right? He may have played his way into a contract here. Patriots are a team to watch for tight end Dalton Schultz per Fowler ESPN. Like I said, Fowler, bringing friend of the show. Expected to clear $10 million.
Patriots love them just a good
Okay,
basic tight end.
we brought...
Like they just love a Gesicki. They love a Hunter Henry.
What
They
do you
love.
mean by basic?
They're just like they're not elite.
it, Angel.
No,
Say it.
Yeah, say what you mean.
What's
I-
basic?
look, you guys are piling on me here. Just not elite, but not bad. Gesicki, Hunter Henry, not elite, not bad for years. The same thing, trying to recapture the Gronk magic.
Really?
Jonnu Smith, same way. They've only taken like the safe picks, like the safe free agent, and this is just safe.
No, I mean, I agree with Angel.
Yeah.
I was going through the list there, tight end. I mean, that's on par with New England. It's not a splashy pick, but it's safe.
Yeah, if you're a Patriots fan, you're not thinking like, okay, we're about to let's set the future here.
To kick some
Let's
ass.
turn
baby.
the page from Bill Belichick, and let's go Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz answers.
Dalton Schultz, $10 million.
Yeah,
bring him on down. Also, but you got $101 million in cap space, a ton of cap space, by far the leader.
Why not?
The third overall pick. That's going to be a young quarterback. You need weapons around him. Dalton Schultz is at least proven to be a safety blanket for Dak Prescott last year for C.J. Stroud. So I mean, I don't hate it, but not very inspiring.
If the Texans offer him any kind of deal, he should take that immediately.
Yeah, just to stay there.
Yeah, stay there, and they also have cap room too. So maybe he gets a nice deal from like Houston.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we want to get paid though.
Maybe this is all leverage too, like to get Houston to like bump their offer up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you guys to look at something, and I just want you guys to react, okay? Let's get that Dak Prescott thing up here. Dak Prescott, he's about to get a new contract, and he said, you know what? I need to look rich.
Yeah.
I need to look inspiring for my team. I need to walk into Jerry Jones' office and immediately just win him over.
Yeah. I need to look like freaking King Tut.
And I'm going to do it with... He does look like a pharaoh.
So you look like a pharaoh,
So
man.
you got that, AJ? Throw it up there. So this is Dak Prescott. This is new look. Okay.
Look.
I don't mind the hair.
Yeah, if you're balding, just accept it.
I was just say, is he hiding a receding hahairline?
His real name, Clarence.
It's very nice.
That
Very
scared
nice.
the hell out
Very
of me.
well done. Yeah, I was like, who is that? You know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of like when someone comes on the WWE and you don't see him coming, all of a sudden
Right in the middle.
his
Right in
theme
the
music
middle.
starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he just looks like every every baby daddy out there. So
He looks like Uncle. Looks like Unc.
He looks like Warren G. He looks like Warren G. He's a buff Warren G, pretty much.
He looks like he could destroy a grill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's cooking everything up there.
Yeah. That's who you want cooking.
Yep.
Tell you what, get a cold towel.
Come over here.
Cold towel, though, very efficient. You're going to cool down no hair to stop you.
I
Over the grill.
I don't dig the goatee and the extension on.
Yeah, the goatee tells me you spank your kids a little too hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe in the face sometimes. That's what I'm.
Yeah, the goatee tells me you got a violent streak.
He looks like that Jerry Jones was yelling at in that one picture.
Yeah, I mean, also the confidence to post this. Not a lot of guys are posting. I mean, look at him.
I think he did the goatee to like distract from the bald head now.
The jawline's strong. We'll give him that.
Yeah.
Let's go to Christian Wilkins here. The Dolphins will not franchise officially. We've been kind of playing with this all offseason. They will not franchise the big man, defensive tackle Christian Wilkins. Me and Angel have talked about this for a couple months now. We think this guy is a cornerstone defensive building block, and I think he'll be the top paid, at least interior defensive lineman, maybe overall.
Yeah, he's known as a run stuffer, but this last season had 9 sacks. So I think he's shown his versatility and Miami sucks that they can't sign him because they're in cap kind of hell. Someone's gonna get a freaking amazing interior lineman.
Yeah. I like him with the Texans.
Yeah, every team.
But it's hard not to just let's just send him to the Texans.
But New England's gonna sign and watch because they have all the money.
Oh, yeah.
They have all the money, and there's no.
That's also a power move taking from across the division there.
Yeah.
He's also a complete clown. You ever seen him mic'd up?
Yes,
He's hilarious.
Yeah,
He's so funny.
Yeah, we're running out of those guys too. The like the mic'd up guys. If I have to hear Cameron Jordan do mic'd up one more time, I swear to God.
Is that your most annoying? I hated when Brian Cushing used to do it.
You just don't like Brian Cushing.
And I don't like JJ Watt either. Now that if we're on that team, let's go to JJ Watt as well.
Since we're in Houston.
Yeah, he can. I'm not gonna go there.
Cushing.
Cushing.
He had that one mic'd up where he headbutted that one Browns player in the head and then cut his whole forehead. Remember that?
Yeah. See, those people.
Just a genius.
Those are the people in the world that just kind of make me think maybe I should go to the grocery store with my wife.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe I should throw a pepper spray in her purse.
Yep.
Okay, animals like that walking around.
Who knows what he's doing now?
How are we just going in on Brian Cushing right now?
I don't know how he got it here.
Hasn't been in the league in 10 years.
Back to Christian Wilkins.
Probably just had like a
Delightful Christian Wilkins.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably why.
Okay, this next story makes me rather sad. But Texans rumored to be interested in trading for Eagles pass rusher Haason Reddick, friend of the show, Tony Pauline. I have no idea who Tony works for, and I've tried to find it.
Tony.
Yeah, he's just a freelance animal. But he brings this story here. Obviously, the Texans are going to be rumored to absorb just about every contract.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of guy they're looking for in D'Amico Ryan's defense.
I wonder what they can get back for Haason Reddick.
You got to imagine you get a first, right?
Yeah, but he didn't have a great year last year, right? So you can say, well, he didn't have a great year last year. He's only had one really good elite year.
Yeah.
And now he's back to what he used to be.
If you can't get a first, then I don't think it's worth trading him because he's that important to the defense.
Yeah, But Houston, this is kind of moves that these teams make when they have a young quarterback. Yeah, let's get this big contract.
Houston and the Patriots, New England, they could do so much. They've set themselves up for so much just flexibility in free agency, in trades that, I mean, they could just
the Colts too. The Colts have some cap room too.
Yeah,
Colts have like 70 plus
and a young quarterback.
Yep, same thing.
If you're Wilkins, where are you going?
Who's paying me the most?
Yeah,
I'm going to Houston. The best chance out of those 3 to win a championship.
Yeah. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about my boy hanging it up after 13 seasons, Mr. Jason Kelce, center for the Philadelphia Eagles.
This show is dedicated towards Jason Kelce. We should have mentioned that.
This show is dedicated to Jason Kelce.
No, this show, not this show.
I mean this whole company,
the whole organization,
this whole thing.
Sheesh.
Be right back. And today was a day that I knew was coming. It was I think for a couple weeks now. I think I knew after the last game kind of how he treated that walking off the sideline and say bye to everyone.
It felt like a goodbye. The way he was walking off, the way he kind of took it a little bit slower.
And then early this morning when he announces that there's going to be a conference, okay,
okay,
this is it.
Get your tissues ready.
And my guy did not disappoint. A 45-minute farewell speech. Jeez.
We're going to play it right now on the show. No.
He thanked. I know. I watched all of it, and I thought we need to play this whole
thing.
MFing thing. Look at that beautiful man with that beard. God, I love him.
Yeah.
Give me this moment, guys.
Gone too soon.
No. No, but his speech was hilarious. Like, it was very Jason Kelce.
Yeah.
He thanked his band teacher. He thanked
so sweet.
all his high school coaches.
Big Dom.
Big Dom.
Yeah.
Love that.
He thanked Chip Kelly.
He thanked Chip Kelly.
Wow.
He thanked Howie Roseman, who drafted him. Told an awesome story about after his, I think, 2016 year. It's the worst year of his career. Everyone wanted to cut him or trade him. Like Howie Roseman, everyone.
There are rumors going around.
Sorry, no, except Howie Roseman.
Yeah.
No, except Jeff Stoutland.
Yeah.
His coach kind of vouched for him.
His line coach, yeah.
That's a big man who cries a lot. He is not afraid to feel his feels.
No, he shows emotion, and I think that's why he's so lovable, because he's just like he's just a manly man who doesn't and also he's fucking hilarious.
That's a crying family too. Travis was Waterworks in the.
You know who wasn't crying is Mama Bear. No. I don't know her first name. Donna.
Was it Donna?
Donna, yeah. Donna.
Donna was a stone cold fox.
She's
She's the strength of the family.
Yeah, Donna don't play that.
No. None of that shit.
Papa, I don't know his name. Yeah, thanks, Angel.
Frank. What's wrong, Frank?
Frank. Ed.
Oh, Ed.
Ed Kelce. Ed Kelce was in the back somewhere. That's how he rolls.
Yeah.
He didn't need the camera.
Where
was Taylor Swift?
I don't know. I thought she was in love with Travis Kelce.
I feel like you should be there for the family.
I think she's on a mega tour in China or something. I think she has an excuse.
That was the most disrespectful thing. The most disrespectful thing. I want to ask each of you, level 1 to 10, how infuriated should Jason Kelce be? Right before he takes the podium to announce his retirement after 13 seasons, Hall of Fame career, Adam Schefter gets on Twitter and breaks the news right before he does that. I was furious. I thought, you little piece of crap.
Little prick, dude. Let him announce it.
Okay, so I'm at a 10. Where are you at?
I'm 9.
9. Okay. Well, screw you.
Oh, yeah, I'm at a 10. I mean,
Yeah.
Same thing. I mean, the Tom Brady one,
Yes.
was the same thing.
That's true.
He had, despite Adam Schefter, come back and play another year. He played another year.
That's why
he broke the news. He didn't give him a chance to retire. That's why I thought the same thing was going to happen. I was like, okay, he's going to, you know what? I'm going to hold this conference.
I mean, that year, is he more disappointed about Adam Schefter ruining his retirement or the jiu-jitsu guy getting with his wife?
Nailing his wife. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Got him in the chokehold.
You put things so beautifully.
Got the leg bar.
Okay. AJ, 1 to 10, how furious?
That's a 10 for sure. And I'm going to quickly throw this one to Gabe because I know Gabe's sitting over here twitching, thinking about the 2021 draft. And Shefty had a little tweet right before the draft.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bane.
What, the Jordan Love one?
The Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers game.
Oh, yeah. Well, just to kind of, you don't have to ask me. It's it's about a 25 anger level. He's just
wow.
I will give him this much. I will give him this much. In a world where you have to be the first one to report news, it is a challenging job. But the man wants to come on. He's at the podium.
Yeah, I mean, wait 4 minutes.
If
maybe
that.
3.
If that.
That's 30 seconds.
Wait a little bit. Everyone knows what's happening. You're not breaking any news.
Yeah.
We all know what's happening. I could have tweeted that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I could have broke the news.
What a dick.
But like even that's not your moment. That's his moment. That's
exactly what he made it. Adam's moment.
Yeah, hated that. Let's move on. Screw you, Adam Schetter.
Yeah.
Schetter?
Not friend of the show.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
What?
What you just
said.
said.
He's not a friend of the show.
God. What? Yeah. I was going to say. Jason Kelce. You got his resume up there? Hold on. Don't go.
God, I freaking love this guy, dude.
Look at my guy.
He's
supporting his brother.
Yep.
What's on his wrist? That's the girl's wrist. Whose girl is that?
Don't worry about it.
Let's move on.
Don't worry about it.
No doubt, an ice cold Miller latte in his hand.
Yep.
Let's go back. Hold on, go back to that real quick, AJ. Just a stallion of a man. The Mexican headdress. What do you call that?
Luchador.
The luchador.
Wow.
God, I feel like I should know that.
Come on.
And he's done this.
Sorry, Vicente.
He's done this his entire career. The support he has for his brother and the humbleness to say, I know I'm a lifetime legend, Eagles. I'm going to wear Chiefs from head to toe.
But how awesome was it when in the playoffs in Buffalo when he shielded us from Taylor Swift? with his bare chest.
Doing
God,
the Lord's work.
This
What a
guy,
man.
this guy's just.
Hey, quick update on that. Funko's actually dropping a Funko Pop of Jason Kelce
Really?
shirtless
Gotta get that shit on the show.
with the beanie.
Breaking news: I pre-ordered it. I get it in July.
Yeah, July. God.
Very cool.
Okay, let's go to his accolades.
So many orders.
Jason Kelce. Let's read this here. Did I the same one? Yeah, 6-time first-team All-Pro.
What?
God,
Yeah.
that's amazing. 7-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, 193 games to the Eagles, franchise record for consecutive starts. This here says Hall of Fame resume. This is an Eagles beat reporter, Elliot Show-Parks. I think first ballot Hall of Famer. It is the most iconic center of all time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's the most iconic. Think of another center.
Jeff
Well,
Saturday.
Yeah, that's the first guy.
He passed Jeff Saturday.
That's the first guy I thought of. I
Right?
don't think Jeff Saturday has as many All Pros. If we could find that, I don't know who else has.
Find Jeff Saturday stuff.
I know Alan Faneca with the Jets had a lot.
Oh, the guy from the Browns. Mac.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I can find it.
Mac.
See, yeah, he's not iconic. If that guy, Max.
Alex.
The fact that
Alex
my
Mack,
mom knows who Jason Kelce is,
Yeah, I think he's the most popular center of all time.
definitely,
That's what we
definitely,
should
definitely,
say
yeah.
for sure. Like to make a position that's so like relatively like boring, like on paper.
Oh.
No, like there's not a lot of famous centers. You don't know any of them. Besides, like unless
Well, you got
you're
2 on the set today, right, Gabe?
Yeah, man, come on, dude. We're right here.
State champion.
Gabe was all first team all CIF.
All CIF, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
Jeff Saturday
Honorable mention.
Excuse me.
won a Super Bowl, has 4 All-Pros
Oh, damn.
and 5 Pro Bowls.
Okay.
So how does that stack up? 4 All-Pros. Nope, that doesn't look the same.
Here we go.
And then and 5 Pro Bowls. 5 is less than 7. Okay,
Drink
so
it
I
in
think
age.
Jeff Saturday is not as good as Jason Kelce. I mean, I think he's the first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Is that where you're at?
Yeah, first ballot. There's no. He's eligible in 2029. I cannot wait to see that class in him. I can't wait to see his speech in 5 years.
Oh yeah.
God, just be drunk up there.
Yeah.
And you got to have Travis be the one who gave him, who inducts him, right?
Does he do the speech in that? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We should have
Does
played
he
that
bring
speech
it
for
in
the
that?
show.
I just got a question for you guys on that. 5 years from now, when he does make the speech, is he overweight or is he do the typical lineman route where they
he's
thin
underweight.
out?
He's in great shape. He's in great shape.
I think he's up thin out.
He's had to put on weight to make it to
But like,
280.
wouldn't you want him to be like all big, like if he's dressed up just like that, all big and like drinking a beer and
This
stuff?
guy
like-
wants to be a family. Who wants to be a regular guy now? He'll drop about 40 pounds. Watch.
Yeah, I think he'll lose some weight too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I could see it going.
I mean, he looks good either way.
Travis giving a speech at his induction.
No, Travis is the one who does the unveiling with him. That's
Very nice.
usually, yeah.
Terrell, is he a Hall of Famer?
Oh, I think he's a Hall of Famer. I mean, you look at those numbers: 6 All Pros in 7 seasons. I mean, that's a crazy stretch.
Let's
to do
go.
that. 157 straight starts.
Iron Man.
That's insane. I mean, speaking of speeches, I mean, what was your guys' favorite sound, like just soundbite from today?
From today. God, see if I can remember. So at some point, I liked when he said Jordan Mailata is 6'9", and Darren Sproles is 4'8", and they play the same sport.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. He cussed quite a bit.
Yeah. God, I love that guy.
There's one I'm not thinking of. Do you have it?
I mean, for me, I'm gonna go with what he said. I want to make sure I get it right.
Yep.
I won't forget falling short to the Chiefs and the conflicted feelings of immense heartbreak and the pride I had when my brother climbed the mountaintop again. I mean,
Yeah.
just seemed choke up at that point. It's just like you can feel it. You're
Yeah.
just like, you're wanting to win. You feel like you said selfishly for my team, but at the same time, like your brother had done it again, and you're just you're rooting for him. And then you see him at the Super Bowl this year, shirtless. You're like, oh, dude, he loves his brother.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
don't do
NFL
that.
teams caught that moment after the Super Bowl where Donna's there and they're congratulating Kelce. It's just a moment of conflict. My favorite quote today, I have it right here. He said the biggest dick on the team went up and asked for the Philly special. He's talking about Nick Foles asking for the Philly special against the Patriots. And then he said the biggest balls in the stadium called it.
God,
talking about Dougie P.
Yeah, Dougie P.
Big balls, Dougie P. And big
And
dick
now
Nick
those
Foles.
guys have a damn trophy in front of.
They have a. It's not gay. It's
That's not gay at all.
It's not. There's nothing gay about Super Bowl victories.
we're-
Gabe.
We're about to
said,
mute you.
You said a lot of things there, man. I'm just saying.
About to mute you.
Listen, it's God. Yeah, someone pull Gabe's plug for a second.
God.
Yeah, but I mean, 45 minutes of quotes, a lot of tears.
I just like that he thanked his offensive line coach.
Yeah,
And that story that he was the only one in the building who stood up for this underperforming center.
Let's wrap this up real quick with a yes or no Hall of Famer first ballot from the table back there.
Absolutely. First ballot.
First ballot, absolutely.
Yep. Okay, let's talk a little Broncos.
Here we go.
And some not so great news, if you're a Bronco fan. Today, the Broncos Let's Ride officially ended for Broncos Nation as these two dropped their heads simultaneously. The Broncos are releasing that man. I think he took about $130 million from him when it's all said.
Okay, want to know what's funny? He will not play one single snap of his extension that he signed with us.
Wow.
Wow,
That's supposed to kick in this year.
that's a great pull.
Can you believe that shit?
Okay,
This fucking guy stole so much
so
money.
me and Angel were in the car when this news broke, and we wanted to throw it up on the Instagram. And so I made the thing real quick, but I was driving. Have two kids, and I thought, I should hand the phone to my brother. And so I handed it to him. I said, hey, I need you to post this real quick and just put a caption. He literally could not put a caption.
No, I was sitting
He
there
was
like,
I don't know. I'm mad. Like,
no, the first thing that came to mind was like, how expensive is this gonna cost?
So talk about that
Yeah, just a simple $85 million in dead cap.
over 2 years.
So basically, you split it up between 2 years, but they're gonna cut it kind of like 60-40. Oh my god, Sierra. Okay,
Wait, finish that point, and then I want to talk about this.
It's $35 million this year.
Yeah.
and 55 next year.
55. Wow.
So we're paying him a lot of money
to be
not
on
play.
someone else's team.
Curious though that the GM who traded for him signed him.
Did he lose his job?
No, he's still there.
Still in office.
Wow.
Wow.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
I don't know
race
if
is-
too many jobs you screw up that poorly and keep your job.
Terrell.
I will say, for the dead cap hit, I don't think it's going to affect us. as
That's
badly
crazy.
Because he's going to be playing for another contract. So he's going to have to ball out next year. So the way the contract's going to work is it's going to go, that deficit's going to go against the new contract, or it's going to go against the new deal that he's going to get. So I don't think the first year is going to hurt. I don't think the second year.
What's that first year number?
35.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
But I don't think the 55 is going to hurt us that bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's just 55 million.
I think he's going to work on it. He's going to try to work
I mean,
on
I
an
think you've
extension on
seen
the
like
contract.
dead cap is not the death sentence that everyone thinks it is.
This is an NFL record dead cap, so it's gonna be.
I mean, it's definitely bad. Like this is definitely not good.
not a
Let's
great
talk
look.
about this real quick.
For our podcast listeners, we have a picture of Sierra.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention
and
that.
Russell Wilson.
Do you blame her at all? I feel
Always
like
blaming the
Russell
woman.
Wilson before, when he had his first wife, like his like.
The one with the big ass mouth that had that famous picture at the NFL draft.
You are really
Oh my
angry.
god! What is the matter with
That's
you?
what happened. That's the picture. That's literally what's happening.
I have to turn his mic down. Jeez.
Sorry.
Okay,
go
yeah.
ahead.
I guess the young lady had a large mouth,
Try
but
to rein me in.
that's not the point I was gonna make. But don't you think this is like a different Russell Wilson than the dog that came to Seattle
is fabulous,
and
Russ.
took Matt Flynn's job? Packer legend Matt Flynn, by the
Yeah.
way, took his job. This is not the same guy.
No, this is fabulous, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
This is the fabulous Russell Wilson.
This is the guy.
Totally shit on the field, but like off the field, he thinks he's really cool. This is the nerd who got with the hot girl and doesn't know how to be cool. Yeah. He did the praying in the middle of the field. He had the Let's Ride, which just completely went to hell.
What my favorite, the fake huddle.
He's just
No one there.
yeah.
No one there when he's doing that.
The amount of cringe.
Do you really blame her though, or is
I
it
don't
just
blame
what you said? He's the nerd who got with the popular girl.
Yep, and
It
doesn't
Got
know
to his
how to
head, and he doesn't know how to act. He doesn't know how to be
cool.
at the party.
Whenever he talks, it's like, bro, just shut up.
You know, the last time we blamed Sierra, we got some people, let's just say, who are not a part of our user demographic, slide into some of our DMs and not
Oh
be
my
very
gosh,
happy
I
about it.
remember that.
They were not happy about
Well, I
it.
don't
So
give a fuck.
we
It might be Shara's fault. I don't care.
Listen, my goodies. Is that what she's in?
1, 2
She
step.
sings my goodies?
1, 2
1, 2
step.
step.
I think she's
Yeah.
yeah.
You got some bangers.
Yeah,
It's good. Oh.
2 of them, 2 bangers.
What's the
Oh.
one where she leans on the it's the microphone stand, she like leans, right? What's
You're
that one?
Thinking of Michael Jackson.
No, I'm not.
She
No, I'm
does
not.
that.
She
I
does.
know. Yeah, I would sing it right now, but the
Yeah,
mic's on.
yeah.
No.
Right, that one.
Oh,
Yeah. So shut up, AJ. I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah. Either way, yeah, I don't blame her.
Break
I was
this glass.
definitely kidding. I didn't know you were going to take it that far against women. Do you have another picture before Angel gets us canceled?
Okay. Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about one of the greatest unions of all time. These two guys right here.
We're showing Sean Payton and Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Sean Payton. Yes, absolutely. At one point, lost by
50.
okay, and gave up
70
points.
or something. We try not to talk about that no more.
I mean, at what? I
So okay, Sean Payton took the job knowing the contract, knowing what it would cost. Maybe he thought he could fix him, but by Russell Wilson's story, how they came up to him and asked him to take a pay cut.
Yeah.
I don't know why he took this job if he didn't want this big contract. Like, that's
Right.
what I'm baffled about.
Was this Sean Payton's plan the whole time?
Yeah, just get this guy out of here.
Like, eventually this clown's going to get out of here.
Get Jarrett Stidham on the field as fast as possible. That was his plan.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
now...
we'll talk about going forward in a second.
Yeah.
But the 10-year total disaster.
Yeah.
Let's look back. Do you have, by any chance, the trade?
I have
Okay, talk to us about the
So
trade.
the Broncos get Russell Wilson
Yes.
and a 4th-round pick that turned into a corner for us that hasn't done shit.
Okay.
Let me list you all the Seahawks guys.
Okay.
Drew Lock, Noah Fant, Shelby Harris.
Wait. Slow down. Drew Lock.
Drew Lock, Noah
Nice,
Fant.
nice backup.
Noah Fant, Shelby
Okay.
Harris.
Okay.
Okay, guys. I don't think that even Shelby Harris isn't
What's
even
the
on that
picks?
team.
One of the picks from
Okay.
Devin Witherspoon?
Charles Cross, they're starting left tackle.
Starting the tackle.
Boy Mafi, he's a rotational pass rusher.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Couple guys that you don't know about, and a little guy called Devin Witherspoon. So 3 legit starters.
That's a lot of it's a lot of minutes.
And they found a quarterback for a lot cheaper who's better than Russell Wilson in Geno
That is
Smith.
the funny part is
Yeah.
that
The
we
backup.
were thinking of landing spots for Russell Wilson, and I thought, well, what about Seattle? Oh no, Geno Smith is now better than him.
Yeah, that's crazy. Geno Smith is better than Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
This is great for Broncos.
Just, I mean,
this is awesome.
To be fair, there was a couple teams going for Russell Wilson that offseason. It wasn't just the Broncos. The Eagles had a deal in play for him too as well. Thank God he went to your team and not mine, and we went Jalen Hurts instead.
Also, let's not act like this is Plan B for the Broncos too. This trade came out right after Aaron Rodgers went back to Green Bay. Then like 10 minutes after
they hired Aaron Rodgers' boy,
Hackett. Yeah. Yep. So that's the timeline of this is kind of funky because you don't really know.
Russ, we wanted you the whole time.
Russ, bro, come over here.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
Thank God you're here. Did you bring Sierra? Yes.
We got Sierra.
What a great fit in Denver.
Yeah, this is gonna go over well. This is gonna help our numbers immensely. Where we reach all demographics.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I feel for Russ. What a roller coaster ride in the public eye. He was like the underdog who made it, right? Going toe to toe with Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Him and Pete Carroll there. Now, one of the most disliked players I think in the NFL. He definitely, I think, healed some wounds this year. I think last year a lot more people were kind of fed up with him. This year, no drama really.
Yeah.
Like team was it team 3? Yeah, it's kind of non-existent.
Yeah, Sean Payton shut that shit down pretty quick.
Yeah, he did.
So Russell Wilson's time with the Broncos, 11 and 19 record.
Solid.
42 touchdowns, 19 picks. Yeah. On paper that looks great, but you don't know who to blame except for the GM and the head coach and the quarterback, one of which still has his job.
Wild.
George Payton, I don't understand how he still has his job.
Wild.
You traded all his picks.
Yeah.
You signed him before he played one snap with us. And you cut him before that extension even kicked in. Yet he's there tomorrow interviewing prospects for the next round of...
Okay, let's talk about going forward here. Let's talk about going forward for Russell Wilson. I think he's the consolation prize for whoever does not get Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Some team is going to talk themselves into thinking, if we can just get Russell Wilson to Pittsburgh.
Or
we're
to
playoff contender.
Atlanta. Or,
He can get us there. They're lying to themselves because it's not true.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think he's still a starter.
Do you think he's
right?
completely washed, or he's just not?
I think he's still a starter.
Yeah.
I think he's like Andy Dalton in those like his last years as a starter.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was good. Like he was good enough to be a starter.
Right. Him or Baker
and
Mayfield?
you're happy to have him as a backup, Baker Mayfield.
Okay. I just wanted to see.
Yeah.
Just want to see how low you have Baker Mayfield, honestly.
Yeah. I think he's gonna go start somewhere. I think
He'll start somewhere.
because there's just not enough of these. I think there's a couple teams like the Steelers, the Falcons, teams that want to compete this year and maybe don't want to go into with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
And I think they'll take a shot at good old Russell Wilson here.
Do you think he's better than Deshaun Watson?
I don't books out.
Angel, I was just about to ask.
Yeah,
I was just about to ask.
Trying to think of guys.
That's a good one
because he can go somewhere for the minimum because he's getting paid a lot of money.
Right.
So you kind of put him anywhere.
No, I mean, yeah, you mentioned Deshaun Watson. I mean, I think those are two of the biggest fleeces, and came in the same.
Here we go.
They came in the same.
Let's
offseason,
put it on someone else now.
I mean, you talk about what Houston.
You're
did
not
to-
wrong. Yeah, you're not
to
wrong.
Cleveland, but here's the other question: Do you think there's a possibility he doesn't start next year? Because here's a team for me. I think maybe possibly like the Colts. I mean, Anthony Richardson got injured last year very early on. I think you bring him in, maybe be a backup. He's a better backup option than I feel like a Gardner Minshew.
You mean Pro Bowl Gardner Minshew?
He's an upgrade over Gardner Minshew, right?
I think he's an upgrade over Gardner.
Yeah,
I
he
think so
is.
too.
But let's not dog Gardner. But yeah, he's probably better than Gardner Minshew.
I didn't talk about the Colts as a backup. Yeah, I think there's a couple of places that we can see him going. And
New England, maybe.
New England, yeah.
Well, they're going to draft a quarterback. Never mind.
No, but as a bridge guy, if they go
Yeah.
get Jalen Daniels and don't want to throw him in the fire yet,
Yeah.
put Russell Wilson out there,
Just have him
and
do-
he won't embarrass you.
throw his goofy
And,
ass out there.
Let's just say he's the right temperament to be in Boston.
Yeah.
like
Oh,
he'll
he-
make it just fine.
Yeah, he would do great.
So I mean,
Eat him
let's talk
alive.
about the future here for the Broncos now.
Okay.
They are
Pick 12.
eyes squarely set on the future. Any chance we're going to roll forward with Jarrett Stidham as a starting quarterback next year?
Look, might be a bridge guy. He might just be like maybe pick
That's
12.
so depressing.
Maybe pick 12. They don't find a guy that they like or they don't want to move up, and they just say, let's just eat 1 year. Let's just be bad. Let's get out of the cap situation with Russ and just wait for next year. Maybe wait for like Shador Sanders next year or something.
Ooh, you from
Colorado?
Colorado?
Yeah. I
Oh,
don't know.
snap! From Boulder over to downtown. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I mean that's just what I had in my. We're back in this. Broncos is back where we started, looking for a quarterback since Peyton Manning.
So, do you think go with Stidham? Good old Jared.
Look, I mean, I think a couple things, right? Like the NFL making the salary cap, increasing the salary cap. I think that's going to help us a lot more. That's just about $10-11 million.
Yeah.
That's going to help us out. But I think it's about Sean Payton. I think we have a Brock Purdy, Shanahan type of situation. I think we just get the guy who can run Peyton's offense. I think we're good. So I mean, it may be plugging in a McCarthy, Rattler, or it's the bridge guy. It's Stidham, or maybe Cousins. Somebody can run Peyton's offense.
How confident are you that they'll? Because there's some rumors about them trading up.
Yeah.
Do you think Sean wants to pull a Drew Brees and like he did with Drew Brees and go get a veteran that he's going to kind of retool and make a run, or do you think he's going with a rookie and he's going to build it up from the ground up? Shout out to Dan and Shay.
I mean, JJ McCarthy's stock is rising, but Michael Penix might be an option for us at pick 12.
Michael Penix, he's 42.
He's from Washington. He is 39.
He's played so much college football.
At least he has experience. At least
He's a vet. He's going to walk in a vet
trying
right
to
away.
trying to spin this into a positive way. At least if this comes out, if we get a rookie quarterback, we get to start over with Sean Payton. At least we know Sean Payton believes in him because he did not believe in Russell Wilson at all.
Yeah. Either getting a rookie.
I think it's a mixture of both. I could see here's I think my gut is I think we got a RG3 Kirk Cousins situation. I think you go 2 rookies and have them duke it out to see who can run that offense.
So do you do what the Commanders did and just lose both of them?
We don't want either. Sam Howell, come on in, buddy. Taylor Heineke. God.
I like that situation. Just keep taking stabs until you get it because you're in the division with Patrick Mahomes, with Justin Herbert, who now has Harbaugh, and Aiden O'Connell.
That dog, Aiden O'Connell.
What about Russ on the Raiders? That's a great fit.
God, that'd be crazy. Because then if we play him, like, please don't be good. Please don't all of a
Imagine
sudden-
Russ right there trying to pose with the black hole.
Yeah.
Just like,
he's the only guy in like the whole NFL who had the face marks for his
Yep.
like picture.
I think all of a sudden he shows up with tattoos. Just head to toe.
Just tatted out. You know?
Head to toe
He did
tattoo.
shave his head.
Did he?
He's got the buzz.
Oakland, no doubt.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oakland, no doubt.
Tough guy Russ coming
Yeah,
your way.
yeah,
God.
Vegas.
Oh, God.
Sierra gets a residency.
Oh, it's all part of the plan.
It's all coming together.
I see it. I see it. Fuck Russell Wilson, dude.
Hey, that's our show for today. Thanks so much, guys, for joining us
Positive.
for episode number 100. Join us again on what? When are we doing those show? Thursday, Friday?
At some point this week. 3 times a week, no matter what, though. We can say that.
What? Free agency is very close. Less than 2 weeks away
No,
now.
it's next week.
Is it-
It's the
is
tampering
that
start
less-
next week.
Is
Yeah.
that less than 2 weeks?
You said, okay, well, I'm just being exact. Let's thank our brand new teammates here.
Yeah, thanks, guys, over there at the command center there. AJ, Gabe, welcome to the
sir.
show.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. That was so much fun.
And, of course, Terrell, my guy. Glad to have you.
Gotta get you a background, man.
Welcome to the
It's on the budget.
We'll see you Friday.
Peace.
Bye.